Let's see how the new NHL 25 runs on Xbox Series S versus Series X versus PlayStation 5. NHL used to be one of the biggest sports games. That was perhaps decades ago. Now it's a game that EA simply neglects year after year. They do the bare minimum roster updates to this year after year and charge the full price. NHL 25 is basically NHL 24 with some minor tweaks and updates. It might as well have been just a simple DLC. I remember playing NHL 14 years ago. That game had better presentation than NHL 25. Sure, that 10-year-old game didn't look as good as today's graphics, but the players walked out of the tunnels in the intros. The whole experience, it just felt a lot more authentic than NHL 25. Today's NHL games, they just feel like their budget's nothing more than indie games. You really have to be a dedicated fan to spend money on this year after year. The media reviews on this game are actually fair, mostly 7 out of 10, but the user reviews, on Google, it's a 1.5 star out of 5. The main content here is pretty much the same as last year. That Be a Pro career mode, it's essentially just a copy paste of exactly what we've seen in past year games. No effort whatsoever to improve or tweak that mode, which I'm sure a lot of people still enjoy playing. Visually, the game does look similar to last year as well. Between the Xbox Series S, Series X, and PS5, the game runs similar. Of course, the weaker Series S is lower 1080p resolution, but still targets 60 FPS during gameplay. Series X and PS5 are a higher 1440p resolution while also targeting 60 FPS. Now that 60 FPS does drop to 30 during replays and cutscenes. During the gameplay, the frame rate's pretty solid, pretty much 60 FPS across the board on all three consoles without any performance issues. There are drops of a frame here and there, but nothing to worry about. So that's how NHL 25 runs on Xbox Series S versus Series X versus PS5. I would give this game a 5 out of 10. For the rest of the video, check out some more gameplay with that FPS counter shown.
It's a new game, James, but I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops.
Stopped by Montembeau. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Suzuki's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Montreal's got the puck. The Habs play the puck from the back of the net. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And now he passes up to Nylander. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Leafs deserve a lot of credit here, breaking through with the first goal. They didn't get frustrated. They've just stayed with the game here, Cheryl.
Well, and they needed to, James, because they've had an effective game. I've liked the way they've played. They've been aggressive. They've hounded pucks. They've had the
Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Leafs have extended their lead to 2 here in the second, and at this rate, they're probably due for more, Cheryl.
They've been dancing out there, James, and they've been manipulating their opponent all over the ice, and they've had a handle on the possession, and they've been getting a lot of opportunities, and it's a reason why they're up by a few goals.
And that caroms off a body in traffic. Takes the feed at the back end. Quick feed to Lilgren. Puck scooped up by Parisi's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! They strike again, and that's Marner. Blocked in traffic. Montreal's got it behind the net. Moves it over to Caulfield. Oh, wow! And here's the pass to Yarncroke. Puts it on net, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. Matthews gains possession at center ice. Marner's got it along the wing. Quick pass to Tanev. Handles the puck. Scores! And with that strike, they've got stopped.
Hayes in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Edmonton's got it along the wall. Centering pass. Scores! What a play!
Sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Takes that pass back at the point. Hammers it on net. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Here they come on the rush. Goes right to the crease. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
I love advantage, and they also have the lead on the scoreboard. Matthews wins the defensive zone faceoff.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Shot! Oh, great save by Montembeault. The Leafs played along the boards. Passes it over. Here he is in close. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it.
Parise's won the draw. Saganar's got the puck short-handed. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Donovan's moving the puck through his own zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside.